Imagine yourself waking up for school. You do your normal routine. You wash your face, brush your teeth, take a shower, whatever you do. And it's time to put your clothes on. What do you put on? It's a school uniform. How do you feel about that? What does it look like? Growing up in Austin area, I've definitely seen a fair amount of schools that have required to wear uniforms and that doesn't require to wear uniforms, and you can definitely see a major difference of how the school performs. I have definitely seen that like the school like that requires uniforms is definitely more like uniformed, hence the name of uniforms, but they're definitely more like together. Since uniforms have come into play of the educational system, a series of questions has arisen. And the main one is, should schools all over the U.S. should be required to wear uniforms? And I would definitely agree with that part. Well, first off, we know about bullying. Everyone knows about bullying. Not saying that you've been bullied, but you probably know someone has. And definitely, you could say that like many bullies would target their victims because of what they would wear. And if you bring in school uniforms, it definitely will eliminate this problem. According to Printwear and Promotion States, research by the School Wear Associations found that 83% of teachers thought a good school uniform could prevent bullying based on appearance or economic background. So, for example, say that I came to school wearing Gucci or so came wearing with a brand that's less. I definitely would think that like, oh, well, I'm more richer than they are, and so I should definitely bully them. But, like I said again, if you bring in school uniforms, this will definitely eliminate the bullying. And then also, it's less time in the morning for students to bring outfits. So definitely you would say that like bringing outfits, like buying outfits for school is definitely expensive. I would definitely agree with that because I spend like a lot of money like on clothes. And I think that if I had school uniforms, that would definitely cut me back a lot of money and also my parents a lot of money. According to a national survey, over 90% of school leaders believe school uniforms or formal dress code policies eliminate wardrobe battles with kids, making it easier to get ready in the morning. So also, if we had school uniforms, it'd definitely be way easy to get your kids up in the morning because you already know what they're gonna wear, how it's gonna look like. So you won't think like, wake up in the morning, oh, well, should I wear this? Would this go with this? And like being late to school. So this also would eliminate people being late to school because they already know what they're gonna wear. So when you think of school uniforms, what do you think of? Personally, I think of, white or gray button-ups and a skirt and like long, ugly dress pants, which is pretty much a typical dress code for a school uniform. But uniforms are something that doesn't have to be like just like that. It could be anything you want. So uniforms is literally just making your school uniformed, so wearing the same thing. So you don't have to wear, a button-up and a skirt. You could wear jeans, shoes, and just like a white shirt or a gray shirt or a shirt that incorporates your school mascot. Just because school uniforms sound scary doesn't mean you have to have, a skirt and like something very formal. It could be very casual. But it all depends on the school and the educational system. But again, this is like school uniforms is like a scary idea to the educational system. Teachers and parents definitely are all pro for wearing school uniforms. A poll by administration at Harvard County said that teachers and administrators were overwhelmingly in favor introducing school uniforms. The poll also found that 58% of parents wanted a mandatory uniform policy instead. So with this evidence, why don't we just have, school uniforms? What is holding school uniforms back in the school educational system? And then you may also ask a question. You would say, well, how are we going to provide school uniforms? Because definitely can get expensive because it's clothes. So schools fund money. That's literally how they get, money. And over estimate, just like one school in Texas gets over $2 million by funding by parents. And also, if we bring in school uniforms, teachers and parents and yourself can pay for your school uniforms. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be like a skirt and a button up. It can just be a shirt and jeans, which is much cheaper. So incorporating school uniforms can be a very easy thing, like I said, but you just have to make it easy. It's just a very scary concept. Providing school uniforms will save money whenever buying school clothes, and also would prevent bullying. So if we do decide bringing this, I strongly believe that the educational system will definitely incline, because also another series of questions about the educational system about it declining, and I definitely would argue that bringing in school uniforms will definitely make educational system better, because it's making the school uniformed. So yeah.